Okay, now we are going to see the experiment which is there in IIoT. We can use Arduino or you can use Node MCU. Better for this experiment, what is the experiment name here? See, interfacing 4G GSM modem communication between the devices using Arduino or Raspberry Pi or Node MCU. So they have given liberty to us. The syllabus people, they have given freedom to us where we can use Arduino, Raspberry Pi, Node MCU. So I prefer Arduino here. Why means, so we get more power 5 volt, whereas in Node MCU you will get 3.3, and already it is interfaced with Wi-Fi module. Some of the serial ports are utilized by it. So if you use Arduino, it will be easy for you. Okay. So now we are going to do Arduino interfacing to GSM modem. So this they have given general for us. What they have given? General. You can use your own application, what you want to do. You can do any application. Using this GSM, we can develop n number of applications. So you may get doubt, sir, what is the GSM, IoT, Bluetooth? I will tell you about it. GSM means continuous monitoring, it is not good. Continuous monitoring if you want to do, internet is good, that is IoT. But the student should come to know there are some places, suppose in the farmer, ಈಗ farmerಗೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು automation ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. From here only you want to make his motor on and off. ಆಮೇಲೆ there will be so many plantation, mango trees example, 1 acre mango tree, another acre, you want to switch on the valves from here itself. So can we tell a farmer to maintain internet in the field? Putting that Wi-Fi access points, very tough for us. Just by giving a small SIM for him, he can control off. He has to maintain the minimum balance, that's all. So he can control. So there GSM will be easy for us. And whatever the application is there, as per that you have to choose whether I should go for IoT, whether I should go for GSM, and I should go for Bluetooth. Suppose there is a small application where you want to do controlling only in the room and you don't want to spend much money, no need of internet, no need of Wi-Fi. We have a small room, your office, you want to do automation. Then you can take your mobile, construct that, you can do with the help of Bluetooth. Bluetooth is very cheaper. You can connect yourself, you can pair it, no need of any external Wi-Fi, nothing like that. So this is a very good syllabus. Here you have a GSM and also Bluetooth is there, so that all applications will do. Now in this, what application I have taken, the interesting one, see everywhere we make light and fan on and off. So I have taken a different, everything is same, instead of light and fan I can keep a pump or a motor, whatever I want I can keep. Now application what I did for this, agriculture pump making on and off by sending SMS. Suppose I will take a mobile, say motor on anta type maadi, if I send a message the motor will be on. Again I want to make it off after some time, you type MOT or motor, make type off, it will get off. But one thing, farmer doesn't know English, usually some of them. Then if you tell him to type motor on and off, it is tough for him. So you know the programming, you can write, instead of writing that string motor on or off, you put only one number, one anta hakri, one kalshibitre on, ಎರಡು ಕಳಿಸಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ that's all depends with our programming. Program nalli nanu light on anta string kottu, if I download to the IC, I have to type light on antane ಕಳಿಸಬೇಕು SMS on ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Instead of that, to make it easy for the farmer, I will put 1 for on, 2 for off. Otherwise put 0 ಕಳಿಸಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ off, 1 ಕಳಿಸಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ that is best way. Digital, you know, no, 0 means low, 1 means high, that is also best option like that. So now for that, and you have to write journal also, no, for this experiment. That's why we did a PPT starting with aim. See, for this above aim, I am going to construct making agriculture pump on and off by sending SMS. Aim is clear for us, for everyone? Aim is clear? Okay. Now we know kit or components, whatever is required. You need a GSM modem, and we are going to show that in GSM modem also how it will be. Arduino microcontroller, this is a microcontroller, you know that. Then these three are very important. Optocoupler, even in the previous my YouTube videos if you watch, you have very detail about it. Optocoupler, driver circuit and relay. So in the later circuit diagrams we will see that. So these are the mini submersible pump. As a demo you need to show in the college. You can go with a 230 volt motor pump you can take, or you can take a DC small pump, or in the farmer real starter also you can control. See, in the starter, those who have a village background, they might have seen there will be a starter, there will be green button and also red button. So what we are doing, for the green button you are going to press and leave off. Within 2 seconds we are going to leave it. Then if you want to make the motor off, again you have to press on the red button for just 2 seconds it will take, and you have to leave off, then motor will be off. So by this, if you want to operate a real time motor, 3-phase motor, for 3-phase motor again starter will be there, okay. Without starter it won't get on. So you should understand the logic. What I did, green button is on for 2 seconds. So I will write a program, one relay should get on for 2 seconds. Our relay NC-NO connection ತಗೊಂಡು starter start button ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ನೀವು SMS ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀರಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟರ್ ಆನ್ ಅಂತ, ರಿಯಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಮೋಟರ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಲೇ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತ್ರಿ, ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೈತಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಬಟನ್ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಒತ್ತದಂಗೆ ಆನ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಫ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೈತಿ. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ, ರೆಡ್ ಬಟನ್ ಕಡೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರಿಲೇ ಇರ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ರಿಲೇ 2 ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಆಫ್ ಬಟನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಆಫ್ ಅಂತ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ರಿಲೇ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ, ಆನ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ 2 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಅದು ಮುಗೀತು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಲಾಜಿಕ್. So once if you know to make anything on and off, we can implement for anything. Is it clear? Okay, starter nodabekandre you should try, then you will understand it very easily. Now further we will go for block diagram. Block diagram to control irrigation motor using GSM. Okay, now see, just we are normal phone you are used, because usually farmers they don't go for a smartphone. So the keypad one we have taken, and see there is an antenna, GSM modem antenna irthathe. This is a small modem module we call GSM module, where back of that there will be a slim slot irthathe adukku. ನೀವು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು SIM ತಗೊಂಡು so SIM you have to put, better to choose Airtel SIM, because Jio they have not given permission where it won't work for that. So you have to use the SIM you have to put in that. Then that output of GSM modem we have given to Arduino microcontroller. So here I want to mention GSM modem ku serial port ide, serial port. You know what is serial port? TX and RX ante 2 pins irtavu. Some people call it as UART. Okay, there will be TX and RX for this one. Even if you see our microcontroller, even that has serial port. Even our microcontroller also has serial port. But Arduino nalli ಏನು ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, there are some SPI serial peripheral interface ಅಂತ ಇದಾವೆ pins, I2C ಇದಾವು. So using this serial peripheral interface protocol, already it has one serial port which is already existing. ನೀವು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೆದು 2-3 serial port ನು ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. You can get 3 UARTs in one microcontroller. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದೇ 8051 ನಲ್ಲಿ you can't do like that. Only one set you have, TX and RX. That's all. Here, hardware side, they have one serial port. If you want other pins, normal GPIO pins also can be used it as an serial ports. So software serial port and initialize ಮಾಡಿ, that also you can do that. Okay. Now, so this has a UART serial port, even this also has serial port. But when you are doing connection, you should be very careful that TX of this should be given to RX of Arduino, and RX of GSM modem should be given to the TX of the Arduino. Interconnect change ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? When I am speaking, you are hearing. So I am a transmitter, you are hearing, no, you should act as a receiver. And when you speak, you are going to act as a transmitter, I am listening means I am a receiver. So always you have to, interconnection has to be like that. Now driver circuit with relays. Here what we are doing, whatever the output of Arduino microcontroller, can anyone tell what is the output whenever the port becomes high in the Arduino microcontroller? What is the voltage in that? Output of Arduino output, port high ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ Arduino port ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್? 5 volt. Very good, 5 volt. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲದು 5 volt ಬರೋದು. Whereas IIOT ನಲ್ಲಿ 3.3 ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. But even that you have to treat it as 5 volt only, because to save the power, low power ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ 3.3 ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. That's very important. ವೈವಾ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಡಿನೋ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ 5 ವೋಲ್ಟ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್, ಬಟ್ ದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಡ್. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್. ನೌ ಯು ಸಿ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತ್ರಿ? 5 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂತು. ದೆನ್ ಹೌ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಮೈ 230 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಮೋಟರ್ ಆನ್? 230 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಮೋಟರ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಎಷ್ಟು? 5 ವೋಲ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ we have optocoupler, driver circuit and relays. We will tell you in detail. Everyone, many of the people are making LED on and off. Then they are thinking that experiment is over. It's not like that. You have to on, because you have 1 year time with only one subject. Whatever they give in syllabus, you have to do it. 230 volt motor on ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು ನೀವು. That will teach you how to control this 230 volt motor. Okay. And there is a mini pump. So since you are going to use it in the college, small pump anta mention ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. That's all, mini pump. So this pump, what it will do? To lift the water. So submersible small mini pump ಸಿಗ್ತಾವ್ರಿ. So you can take a small vessel, keep in that, and whenever you make a SMS on ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ it start pumping. This all really we are going to show you today. Okay, that is a hands-on training. We'll show you that, and you can participate in that while doing the experiment. So briefly, if I send 1 or motor on anta type ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರೆ motor will be on, it will pump water. Again, if I say motor off or number 2, whatever it is, if you send, motor becomes off. And GSM modem, see, it is used to establish a communication using GSM. See, what is the greatness of the GSM modem now? If you want to create your own tower, own network, is it possible? Crores of money is required. So ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇದೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ, ಏರ್ಟೆಲ್, ವೊಡಾಫೋನ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್, ದೇರ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ತಗೋಬಹುದು. GSM modem ಸಿಮ್ ಹಾಕಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮುಗೀತು. ಯು ಪೇ ಫಾರ್ 150 rupees ಫಾರ್ ದ ಇನ್ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್. ಫಾರ್ 1 month you can enjoy their network. So you can communicate. So in your mobile you have SMS facility, you send, that SMS will go to the GSM modem. GSM modem SMS ಹೋಗ್ತತ್ರಿ. Say for example you said motor on ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತು, ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರಿತೀವಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ. If that string whatever you are sending, if it matches with the program, if ನಲ್ಲಿ if motor on is equal to motor on ಅಂತ ಬಂತು ಅನ್ಕೋರಿ, ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆತಾ? ಟ್ರೂ. ಇಫ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತತಿ, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಆನ್ ಆಗ್ತತಿ. ಎಲ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೋಟರ್ನ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಡಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಇಫ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ GSM modem. Arduino controller, so you know about it. As usual, we are using the Arduino. In that IC name ATmega 328 we are using. This is very important. As they said just now, the output of Arduino is 5 volt. Suppose I want to drive some relay or 5 volt ಇದ್ರೆ 5 volt relay ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, 12 volt relay ಇದ್ರೆ 12 volt DC ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So drive ಮಾಡಿ. So this driver circuit will have Darlington amplifiers. Normal transistor as a switch ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್. Transistor as a switch, basic signal ಕೊಟ್ರೆ it will conduct. With the help of a collector we can make this relay on. So with the help of relay contacts, relay is there no here. Relay is nothing but a switch, electronic switch adu. ಈಗ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಇನ್ ಹೌಸ್ ನೋ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್, ಅದು ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಯುವಲ್, ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಆನ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾಲಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಫ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. ವೆರಾಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ 5 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಕಾಯಿಲ್, ರಿಲೇ ಕಾಯಿಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜೈಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎನ್ಒನು ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೋ ಮಚ್ ಡೀಪ್. ಈ ರಿಲೇಗೆ 5 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ರೀ, 5 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಫ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ರಿಲೇ ಈಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ಸ್ವಿಚ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್. ಹೆಂಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಐತ್ರಿ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಸಮ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್, ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ಇನ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಲೇಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ 230 volt AC pump we can make on and off. Here the load ಅಂದ್ರೆ you should understand what is the output you are going to connect. Load means it may be a bulb, it may be a fan, it may be a motor, it may be your AC, whatever it is, it may be your laptop. Or load andre generally which device we are going to connect. So technically we should call it as load. You can connect any load, means you should understand it may be a fan, light or pump, anything. Okay. So this will be useful for writing your journal. Next ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕ್ರಿ after driver, mini pump? Procedure important, exam ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ನೀವು, otherwise they will not give marks for you. So connect GSM modem to the Arduino UART pins, that is TX to RX and RX to TX. The first line is okay. Any doubts? We have explained already. Insert the Airtel SIM to the slim slot of modem. SIM ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ modem ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿನ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂದು ಸಿಮ್ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Then how you should be very careful. Download the GSM code to the kit. Now program ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಅದು kit download ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Program also will explain. Then now send SM message. I have put bigger one here. ಒಂದು ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಯಾರು ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಮೋಟರ್ ಅಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿನ್ರಿ ನಾನು. ಏನಂತ? GSM 5095 device 1 on ಅಂತ. We will change it here because that is a program we have written for that purpose. Here what we will do, motor on ಅಂತ ಕೊಡೋಣ್ರಿ. Your choice. ಇದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೈತಲ್ಲ, you can put your choice. 1 ಅಂತಾನು ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, 1 ಗೆ ಆನ್, 0 ಗೆ ಆಫ್ ನಡೀತೈತಿ. So this is your choice. By SMS to irrigation motor on ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕಲಿಸಬೇಕು. Again by sending the message, same pattern ನೋಡ್ರಿ, same thing copied here. Instead of on there is off. Why I have given very lengthy means other people should not know that these are like a password mine. ಇಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಯಾರು ನೆನ್ಪಿಡಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಸೇಫ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. ನೀವು 1 0 ಕಾಮನ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೋಟರ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ್ರಿ. ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, ಮೋಟರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಮತ್ತು ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮತ್ತು ಮೋಟರ್ ಆನ್. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ನೋ ದ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್. ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಇದು ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂದರೆ ಬರಿತೀರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರೇ ಬರೀತಾರ ನೋ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ಸೇ ಬರೀತಾರ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಇದು ನೀವು ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಕೀಪ್ ಯುವರ್ ಏಮ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್. ವೆರಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದ ಇರಿಗೇಷನ್ ಮೋಟರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಮೇಡ್ ಆನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ SMS messages. Finished? So this is the whole experiment procedure and explanation. And okay, now we will see the programming. Now see here, include software serial, one header file I have added because I don't want to use already existing UART TX RX ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ. ವೈ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನಾ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಲ್ಲ, ಅದು TX RX ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದರಿಂದನೇ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕೇಬಲ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು, ವಿಚ್ ಎವರ್ ಈಸ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಡೇಟಾ ಕೇಬಲ್, ಅದು ತೆಗೆದು ಅದೇ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಟಫ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಇನ್ ದಟ್. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನೌ ಐ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ಡ್ where I can initiate software serial ports initiate ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. That is SPI ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, serial peripheral interface. Using that I can create my own software serial pins. So in that way what I did, I added this one. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, software serial. So in that this is a function in the Arduino, my serial 2,3 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. This is only GPIO pins, but I am using it as an UART serial port ತರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. So here what you should understand, this is my program. I am initiating the Arduino board. The pin number 2 should act as an transmitter pin, 3 as a receiver pin, right? Now in this character, whatever incoming byte, if you send some SMS, so whatever it comes, you should be in a position to read. So I am declaring here incoming byte and string. What is the string coming? And int relay 1. I can put motor also here, but generally I made it as a relay 1. Here you should understand, int is nothing but motor. Okay, relay 1 also you can write, or you can write MOTOR, motor also you can write. What is the pin I allotted to this? 6 I allotted. Okay, motor pin 6 I allotted. So output of this relay you can connect to the motor. Next, void setup. So pin pin mode, relay 1 comma output. So here we are going to declare that relay 1 is going to act as an output port. Very good. Output port. So digital write, initially I want to keep the motor off. So digital write relay 1 comma low. So initially the motor will be off. Then if you want to display in the serial monitor, that also I activated, writing serial begin 9600 baud rate and my serial begin 9006. Whatever the data is coming in the serial, that will be displayed in the serial monitor. Then while the serial data is available now, so in this I am going to send AT command. See, one more very important, if you want to have a GSM communication, there are commands are there, that we call it as AT commands. Suppose if you want to receive message, AT command is there, or if you want to receive the voice, the higher end modems are there, if you want to receive the voice, or if you want to receive the missed call. One more way also you can write the program. Farmer gu ಒಂದು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲರಿ, ಒಂದು ಮಿಸ್ಡ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಮೋಟರ್ ಆನ್, ಎರಡು ಮಿಸ್ಡ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂತಾರ, ಮಿಸ್ಡ್ ಕಾಲ್ಸ್ ಈಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಕೊಡೋದಾ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡೋದು ಆನ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಸರಿ ಕೊಡೋದು ಆಫ್. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ illiterated people also you can do the technology, as per them you can program. Now how that can be done means that all with the help of AT commands. So now we are using here, so AT command, see serial printf connecting anta bartatri first, in the serial nalli nimge gottagabekandre result what is happening, connecting anta bartati. Then after some time, once the modem is connected to the GSM network, then it will display for us connected. Actually this is not required in the program, just for your acknowledgement purpose. In the serial port nalli ನಿಮ್ಮ acknowledgement purpose ಗಷ್ಟೇ require adu, otherwise no need to write. When you are doing in the project, we are not going to monitor, we can remove these lines. Then and if you want to, you are sending SMS, no, so text mode it is. So for that you should write AT plus CMGF equal to 1. So you are making your modem to get ready to receive the messages, not the missed calls or any voice. Now we have taken some delay. After that my serial printer print AT plus CNMI, this is the baud rate. So whatever the messages are coming, no, for the GSM 800 modem, 800 900 it works both. See, in the SIM there are types of modems. SIM 300 is there, old one, then SIM 800 is there, SIM 900 is there, like you know, no, 2G 3G 4G, it has been enhanced. Like that we can use it here, 800 or 900, we tested with that, we can use that. So the baud rate was more compared to the old one. This is a baud rate you have to set after delay. Then see whatever unread messages also, if you want, see whenever you are sending messages, no, it will get accumulated in that, so we want to delete it. That also we have written at last to delete the messages. Now this is very important, body of the main program, void loop. If my serial dot available, if any data is available, that data it will be received here, then it will be stored in the buffer, then it will be compared here. See, incoming byte is equal to the my serial read, whatever data I am sending is serial read, already incoming byte, already I stored the incoming byte, what, so that is nothing but motor on anta, the both should get matched, incoming byte input string, if both matches then it will execute. Then what happens here, then if you want to print in the serial software, we can put this one. See, if inputting string index pump on, if it is coming, if both matches, it will say digital write relay 1 comma high, relay high ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಇದು, pump on ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ರೆ high ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Again whatever you send pump off ಅಂತ if you send, no, see low we are sending to the relay, that's all. If the string matches, it will enter to the if loop and it will check for the string what you are sending. Pump on anta kalsidre relay will become on, then if you have sent off means relay will become off. After some time delay, then ಸಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ದ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮೋಡೆಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 200 ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಆರ್ 100 ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ ವೋಂಟ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಯುವರ್ SMS. ಅಗೇನ್ ಅದು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ GSM ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲಿಂದ ಸಿಮ್ ತೆಗೆದು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಟಫ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ ಅಗೈನ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಡಿಡ್, ವಿ ರೋಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್. So whenever the message is coming, no, using this command AT+CMGDA delete all ಅಂತ every time execute ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು SMS ಬಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗಿತ್ತು ಆಪರೇಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, that will be deleted. So that is a good method of doing. So this is the overall the program. So this you can easily download to your Arduino microcontroller and you have to give the connections as per the program. Actually your Arduino circuit will be formed after the program, not before the program. Program node connections kodabekku ಈಗ. So here your output is pin number 6. Pin number 6. Now you know that output of Arduino is how many volt? 5 volt. So you can put this Arduino symbol here, Arduino just like a block. So which is the pin we have taken now? Pin number 6 is your output. So whenever you send an SMS, you get 5 volt here. If you say motor on anta kalisidre on bartati 5 volt. If you send a message motor off anta kalisidre 0 bartati illi. So we will get 5 volt or 0. Clear? 5 or 0. So keeping this in mind, the logic. Now what I will do, see. I am using optocoupler one IC. What is that? Optocoupler. I will tell you the advantage of it. That IC number MCT2E. MCT2E. Okay. See what this is going to do. Whatever I am putting in this dotted, no, that is nothing but optocoupler. See, this part is inside part, optocoupler. And if you want this resistance, you can put it little far here itself, so that, so externally, you know that LED will get on, no? Inside, there in that IC, MCT2E IC inside, it is a inbuilt which we cannot see. It looks like IC, but inside what it is there, we have an LED opposite to that photodiode, or we can say photo transistor here, photo transistor. So whenever, see 5 volt came here, now what happens? Directly I can't give 5 volt to this LED because LED current is limited. See LED current, what should be the ILED current means? It is given by the manufacturer. We can apply for that 10 milliamps to 15 milliamps of current we can apply for this LED. So to limit the current, usually we use 470 ohms will use. It is clear, 470 ohms. I will tell you how it is now. See, for example, what is the voltage we have? Output of Arduino is how much? 5 volt. Clear? This we know. How you know? You know that output of Arduino port is 5 volt when you make it high. This is clear for you. Then ILED current. What is the current it can tolerate? 10 milliamps to 15 milliamps they have given. Better to take lower 10 milliamperes so that you can save the power also. So this is nothing but 10 milliamps. Then we should know what is the R LED. What is the resistance should be connected before the LED? This is a question mark. Then we know that many of them, even in the 5th sem, you might have forgot. Now what you have to calculate? R. R, if you want close this, you will get V by I. So see, this is only for your purpose. R LED means LED resistance ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. For convenient purpose ನೀವು R ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಬಹುದು. R LED is equal to V by I. So V is how much? 5. 10 milliamps. So this equal to again 5 divided by 10 into 10 power minus 3. And this if you take, what will be 5 into 10 power 3 divided by 10. This is a design. Don't forget in your lifetime, wherever LED is coming, how to put, what resistance has to be put. Suppose if you get 12 volt, this value will change. So you go to home, check it, 12 volt ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತೈತಿ group message ಹಾಕ್ರಿ, calculate ಮಾಡಿ. Not now, okay. Now 500 ohms. 500 ohms is not available in the market. Whatever the resistance value you get, it is not available. So 470 ohms is ready made, that you can take. Because we have much tolerance. Some people can use 600 ohms also, because 10 milliamps to 15. Is it clear what is the resistance we have to use before LED to current, to limit the current? We have to use 470 ohms. Okay, knowledge is like a bank. Slowly you have to store the data. Then one day you will be rich in knowledge. Once you are rich in knowledge, you will become rich in financially also. Right? Now this is clear. Now this light will fall on this photo transistor. This emit ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. This is emitting, this is receiving. Very easy. Whenever the light is falling on this, no, a photo transistor will conduct. This photo transistor will conduct. If light is not falling, this won't conduct. It won't conduct means, think like this. There is no connection between collector emitter. ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Clear? If light falls on this, understand that collector, emitter connected with the help of base. Easy nodri. When light, there is no light falling on this, when transistor is off andre, anywhere, not only here, normal transistor ತಗೋರಿ, same base bias. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, base bias ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾವು. Light is falling, so it is conducting. It has got base bias, it is conducting. Normal transistor ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ನಾವು 1.5 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ 12 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ 10k ಥ್ರೂ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸಮ್ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್. ಬೇಸ್ ಬಯಾಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ. ಓನ್ಲಿ 2 ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಗಿವ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಬಯಾಸ್, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಕಂಡಕ್ಷನ್. ಬೇಸ್ ಬಯಾಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರೀಜಿಯನ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? See, now light is falling, so base bias you got, so transistor, collector and emitter is connected with the help of base. Now light is not falling, now what happens? Disconnect ಆತ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಹೋಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. This is clear? Now you have to go to college, you should be very easy to drive the 230 volt. Sir ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ನಾವು ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನಬೇಕು, ಆ ಥರ. You should be very confident. Now this all MCT2E, it will be inside the IC. Now further what you have to do, here also I need one resistance, I will tell why it is. This you can take BC 547 IC transistor, BC 547 common silicon one. This is ground. Now here we are using 5 volt actually. You can go for 470 ohms or you can go for 330 ohms. So these both I will short here, I will tell you why it is. Plus I am using 5 volt relay, so better here you should connect I will tell you this how it is connected. This is my relay. Opposite to that I want one indicating LED also. ಈಗ ಹಾಕಿದಕ್ಕೂಲೆ ಟಫ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. See now, you know when it is getting on and off, whenever it is getting on, no, ಇದು ಆನ್ ಆದ್ಕೂಲೆ the 5 volt current starts flowing like this. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಸ್ ಬಯಾಸ್ ಬಂತು. Now this transistor will start conducting. Clear? Sir, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕಂಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡಬಹುದಲ್ಲ ರಿಲೇ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ this can't bear much current. It has very light collector current ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ. Here we have 500 milliamps. Here we have very less amps. So it can't tolerate. That's why we are giving for this one. Now what is happening? This will get on. ಇದು ಆನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಾ, this current ಇದು ಆನ್ ಆತಾ, now this current will go. ಇದು ಆನ್ ಆಗತ್ತೇನ್ರಿ ಇದು? No, reverse bias. Then it has to go like this, like this, like this. Higher potential. Andre, what is now? Whenever the base bias is given, collector current starts flowing. You have to remember, whenever base bias is given, transistor will conduct, collector current starts flowing. That we have in basics analog electronics. You have to remember it. Note, ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಾತ್ರಿ ಇದು? Now what happens? Relay on ಆಗತ್ರಿ ಇದು. Whenever the current flows through the coil, no, relay gets energized. Relay will get energy. Energized andre, see, this is a relay terminals idavu. This we call it as NC. This we will call it as common. This we will call it as NO. Very, very important in the relay. So relay have all the time 5 terminals. This is coil. 1, 2 is a coil terminal. This is called coil. NC one terminal, common one terminal, NO. 5 terminals irutate. Coil terminal antu you have to give here. So I am telling this relay is of 5 volt. 5 volt ಬಂದ್ರೆ relay on ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Relay on ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? This common terminal whatever is there, this will come and touch down. So what you should say, relay on, common and NO is connected. So relay off, common and NO disconnect ಅಂತ ಹಾಕೋರಿ. NO disconnected. Clear? See, relay on means common and NO is connected. Relay off andre adu NC connect ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ, NO ಗೆ open ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ, like this. Very simple. See now, this is common, this is NC, this is NO. By default voltage ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಟಚ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ. There will be a spring here. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ಪ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಆ ಸ್ಪ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಮೇಲೆ ಟಚ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ. So now when you give the voltage for this, that potential will be more than the spring. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಾ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ ಕೊಲೆ that comes down. Common can go up, common can come down. That's why it is called common. That is common terminal where it can connect to the NC, where it can connect to the NO also. So now you remember, always don't forget, relay on, common and NO is connected. Relay off, common and NO is disconnected. So now I want to connect a 230 volt motor. See, now I have connected a motor here. Motor symbol is this. See, I have phase and neutral. Phase and neutral ಐತಿಲ್ರಿ ಈಗ everywhere in the India. 230 volt 50 hertz ಇದೆ. If it is a single phase motor, 230 volt pumping motor ತಗೋಬಹುದು. See, neutral is directly connected to this motor. This is very important what I am doing now. Phase we have to connect to the common. NO should be connected to the motor. Now see what happens. The overall flow I will explain. You have sent an SMS, motor on anta SMS ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರಿ. What I got? 5 volt. Now optocoupler inside the IC, the LED is on. Photo transistor is conducting. So now this is called driver IC. This is, sorry, not IC, driver transistor. Remember, this is driver transistor, this is optocoupler. Optocoupler, driver. Now this is on. This is on means the current starts flowing like this. The relay is on. When the relay is on means, see, this will be coming and touching down because relay on, common and NO is connected. So common NO connected. So how much you are getting here? 230 volt. Motor again bantri. Now motor will be on. Now again you'll send an SMS, motor off anta kalistiri. Here you'll get 0. Light is not falling on this. Now disconnected. No base bias. Even this transistor is also off. So relay is off. When relay is off, the common will be connected to NC. NC gantu ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ. So here there is a gap. Notri switch connection agilla. So here you won't get 230. You will get 0 volt. Motor is off. Very, very important. If any doubt, you can ask now. We will clarify it. And after that, relay on off gottagodilla. Motor ello irtati. Circuit ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಇರ್ತತಿ. So parallel to that, I have put 330 ohms. Relay on ಆದರೆ parallel to this ಒಂದು LED glow ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ರೀ. ಅಂದರೆ without seeing motor ಈ ರಿಲೇ ಆನ್ ಐತೆ ಆಫ್ ಐತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಡಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿನಿ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ರಿಲೇ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ LED is also ಆನ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹಾಕೋದಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಈ ಡಯೋಡ್ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂತ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಡೌಟ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. ನಾವು ವಿಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಸಿ ವೇರ್ ಎವರ್ ದಿಸ್ ರಿಲೇ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಕಾಯಿಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್. ಸಾಲಿನಾಯ್ಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ wound the wire and whenever DC voltage is given, that solenoid will become magnet. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ coil use ಮಾಡಿವಲ್ಲ, coil is nothing but an inductor. You know that inductor can store energy, which we don't want here, but even then we can't avoid it because the relay coil is wounded with a wire that is acting like a inductor. So ಇದು ಬೇರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇದು. Why the diode is required? ಭಾಳ ಟಫ್ ತಗೋಬೇಡ್ರಿ. That much is sufficient whatever we did for you. This is in deep we are going. Why this diode is coming? Okay, why this diode is coming? There is a very good name for that diode, we'll tell you. Now, whenever the relay is on, it is acting like an inductor. The inductor will store energy as plus and minus. Store agirtati, relay no on agirtati. Clear? Relay also will be on, and in turn there will be storage of some charge because it is acting like an inductor. Okay, motor on agide, on. It is working now. After 2 hours, if you send an SMS, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಮೋಟರ್ನು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ರಿಲೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಆಫ್. ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಅವಾಗ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ರೀ ಪೊಲಾರಿಟಿ. ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಪೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಮೈನಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್. ಇಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಅದು. While charging it will be plus and minus, while discharging the polarity will be reversed. So minus plus agata. Avaga whatever the small charge is stored, that will be once again discharged like this to the load. If you don't use also diode, it will work, but properly it won't work relay. So better to go for this diode. Can anyone tell what is the name of this diode? What is the name of that? Very, very good. Who is that? Very good, very good. Freewheeling diode. That is called freewheeling. Ido charge free ಮಾಡ್ತತಿ. That's why it is called freewheeling diode. What's your name? Pardon? Very good. Which college? Harpanalli. Very good, very good. Give him claps. Okay. So that is called freewheeling diode. Marthu battery. Any doubt with this full concept? Any doubt in this? If you ask doubt only, you'll get knowledge. Any doubts? Okay. So I think everyone has understand the concept of how to drive relay and 230 volt motor with the help of Arduino linda optocoupler to driver circuit to relay to this one. Clear? Now if I want to drive 10 HP motor, real motor 10 HP motor drive ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲಿ, field ನಲ್ಲಿ 10 HP, then small things will change here. We'll go immediately, we'll do it little fast. Now same thing, the same circuit we have to repeat twice. So I don't want to repeat the circuit. I'll use a blocks where it will become easy to understand. Now see, Arduino, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರ್ತೀರಿ, ಆನ್ ಆದರೆ ಒಂದು ರಿಲೇ 2 seconds ಆನ್ ಇದ್ದು ಆಫ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. 3 phase ಮೋಟರ್ 10 HP ಆರ್ 5 HP ಗೆ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟರ್ಗೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅನದರ್ ರಿಲೇ ಶುಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಆನ್ ಫಾರ್ 2 seconds, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಆಫ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟರ್ ರೀ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್, ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಬಟನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್. ಇದು ಆಫ್, ಇದು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್. ಇದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ರೀ, ಇದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟರ್ದು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಇಫ್ ಐ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ದಿಸ್ green button, if I press for 2 seconds, leave, motor on agide. Then if I press this and leave for 2 seconds, motor has got off. So if anyone asks a design, a product, you should know how the starter works also, then only you can write the program. Now I will take pin number 6 and pin number 5. Pin number 6 ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ರೀ, I will go for optocoupler plus driver and ಒಂದು ರಿಲೇ ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. This is one relay. Again one more, same I will repeat. Optocoupler, then again one more relay. Now see, to make it easy, I will name it as A, this is B. I will name it as this one as C, D. So I will connect A to A, B to B, C to C, D. So AB short ಆದರೆ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ರೀ, ಇದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದಂಗಲ್ಲ ಇದು, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆನ್ ಫಾರ್ 2 seconds, ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಓಪನ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಮೋಟರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂದೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 5 volt ಬಂದು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೈತೆ. ದಿಸ್ 5 volt ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಫಾರ್ 2 seconds, motor gets on. After 3 hours or whatever time, whenever the farmer want to make it off, he will say off message ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 volt ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. That time this relay will be on for 2 seconds. CD ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. See, CD ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತಿಲ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. See, if I connect like this C, if I connect like this D, relay ಆನ್ ಆತೀಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Relay got on for 2 seconds. Instead of shorting here, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಬಂದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿರಿ ನಾವು ಎರಡು. See, if I press, these both are shorted. ಹೌದಾ? ಅದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ರಿಲೇ ಥ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್. ಮಲ್ಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಐತಿಲ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಶಾರ್ಟ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್. ಇದು ರಿಲೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ and we are given to our known farmers also. It is really working like that it is. So the same circuit twice you should repeat and give, with the help of 2 relays we can do this work. This is real time. What I told is real time. Farmer motor ಯಾರು 1 HP ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ರಿ. 1 HP motor ಮನೆಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. So there they will use 5 HP or 10 HP. So this is the method we have to do that. So with this we have completed this, the experiment which you have using GSM modem communication ಮಾಡಿ some experiment you have to do. So we have chosen, because India is agriculture country, so we have to give first preference for the farmer or agriculture. That's why always we will use GSM to help the farmer. So you do this project and give to the farmers and you should become a farmer friend. Okay, right, thank you. So we have conducted today free hands-on training to the students of different polytechnic students of various parts of Karnataka. So here now we are doing GSM based irrigation motor control. So now see, now here there are TX. This is a GSM modem. Okay, see, back of this we have to insert a SIM. Then after inserting the SIM, we have to slide this SIM holder, then it will be locked. After this, so there are 3 terminals in this. One is ground, one is TX and RX. So in this, how to connect to the Arduino means, whatever the program you wrote for the serial port, so RX to be connected to the TX of Arduino and TX of GSM modem should be connected to the RX of Arduino board. Okay, Now after connecting this one, and actually GSM modem requires more power, so we have connected the adapter, separate adapter of 1 ampere. 1 ampere is minimum required. So now once the network is connected, see, you can observe this blinking of LEDs. For every 2 seconds it is blinking. So it means that it has connected to the network. Suppose if it is blinking very fast, vigorously, then it means that it is not connected to the network. So after giving power supply to this, you have to wait for little time. So the LED blinking should be very slow. For every 2 seconds it has to blink. It means that it is connected to the network. That is clear? Now we have connected here. Now we have a small mini submersible pump here, where it is connected to the relay. Now by sending SMS, we will see the motor getting on. Now she is typing pump on. SMS been sent? Yes. Yeah, okay. So you have sent SMS. Now the relay is on. Now you can see the motor pumping water. So this you have to consider it as a irrigation motor. As a demo we are showing here, this in the real time you can control 3-phase motor or even single phase motor you can control. Now you send SMS to make it off. Pump off. Now she is sending pump off. Now the relay is de-energized, the pump is off. So why it has taken much time means here the network signal is less, so it takes more time depending on the network. If it is busy, it will take little more time to receive the SMS, or it comes very soon. Okay.